All right, team, welcome back to the channel, man. As always, I'm stoked to see you. So I'm getting ready to go get my PT on, and I want to take a few short minutes to tell you what the number one thing to do if you're E4 or below. Coming up. With the email that was released, it said specifically, that specialists, promotable or non-promotable, are eligible to take the APFT to increase their points, which has been locked in for the better part of a year, right? DTMS been it's not that it's been crazy lockdown, but by doctrine, nobody's been able to, take a PT test to increase or inadvertently decrease their score. Just kind of let everything that was locked in, everybody's on the same playing field. Well, the Army kind of trimmed that back a little bit and said, maybe we need to let the E4s. Now, I don't know if that's because there's not enough promotions to sergeant, and sergeants are not eligible to take the PT test for record. But what I'm going to tell you is still going to apply to you. But specialists are. Now, I think over the course of the last year, we've seen some hunger that's out there, right? We've seen some people who've just kind of given up on promotions. Now, look, man, when I was a young specialist, my MOS to sergeant was a star MOS, so it was pretty quick. But to staff sergeant was locked down at 798. And then they revamped the entire promotion system, and they got rid of a lot of correspondence courses if you didn't have every single module completed in a series. And so a lot of dudes lost their points, man, and they got really discouraged. And I think there's been a lot of that recently, right? A lot of discouragement. So now the Army's made a change, and this is the time for you to be able to jump ahead of maybe some of your peers, right? By getting out and taking a PT test. Because, man, if your last one was a 224 and you can get out there and you can crank out a 270 or higher, man, it's redonkulous. It's redonkulous what that difference and change will do for you. So, of course, man, and what I'm going to tell you is, man, it's not official, right? It's not official. This is just Stoker's approach. This is what Stoker would do to get in and get after this. Because even if you're a private, man, you need to start getting out and getting after that PT test, because a lot of you do not have a record APFT, and you need one in order to be eligible to get promoted right now in the system, right? Every month when I get my monthly reports coming at me, I look at everybody who's not eligible to take a PT test, and they're not eligible for promotion. So what that means to you is you need to get out and you need to start doing some push-ups, some sit-ups, and working on that 2-mile run. Same thing's going to apply for you. Get out, take one, get one in record that is as good as you can get it. Get as close to 300 as you can get, man. It's dynamic, the point difference between a 300 and a 270, and a 270 from a 250, and a 250 from a 230, and a 230 down to a 210, right? And 210 to 180 it's huge. It's huge. So, man, to get out there, man, be encouraged to go out there, start training, get that PT test in, because guess what? If you fail, it can't be put into DTMS. Unless you were already a failure before COVID hit last year, you cannot take a record APFT that's going to be administratively harmful to yourself. So get out there and take them. If you don't like it, and if your current score is higher than the score that you just took today, right? If I go out and take a PT test and I score a 275, but my last one was a 290, guess which one I'm going to keep? I'm keeping the 290, right? That's what that message just said. So get out there, man. You literally have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Be encouraged to get out there and give it all you have. Let's go. Let's go get our PT on. Come on.